What's up, guys? This is Luke from Sober From Despair, driving up Pikes Peak right now. And what I was going to talk about today was, I guess, ownership of your recovery. I'll explain a little bit later about more what ownership means, but for right now, all you need to know is it's basically keeping your recovery at the forefront of your mind and just doing little stuff to improve each day. Like right now, I'm riding with a girl I've been dating in the car, and we decided to come up here, and we got some balloons in the back. And kind of like how step 6 and 7, you write your moral inventory and stuff that you wish you could get rid of. Well, we're kind of doing that, but with balloons. We're going to write stuff that we wish that we could change about ourselves in the balloons and just send them away and let them pop. I don't know, I thought it was a pretty cool idea. She came up with it. And that's kind of going along with keeping just your recovery at the front of your mind each day, just improving a little way, each way that you can. And even though this isn't really going to totally change me or anything, it is a cool, I guess, little symbolic thing of what I'm trying to do with my life. So I will talk to you later at the next spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're up on Pikes Peak now, like on the summit, and we're riding different stuff. She's got her balloon right there, got my balloon right here. And so far I have like fear of success, resentments towards my folks, not keeping obligations, procrastination, dishonesty with my feelings. But getting down on myself when I don't need to at times. I'm gonna put being impatient, so I can be impatient. Not taking the higher road. Because I feel a lot of times something will happen and I'll take the easy way out a lot. Like not wanting to have conversation with somebody when I'm supposed to. Or not doing what I know I should be doing. Like the other day I almost didn't want to go to work because it was like my last 2 days at work. But I still went, you know, so not taking the higher road. I'm gonna put people that I have resentment towards right now too.
That's a good idea.
All right. Oh, you have negativity? I like that. All right.
Let's do this. Let's pop some shit.
Let's do it. Alright, so all those resentments, all stuff you don't like, all stuff I'm trying to get rid of, letting it go. Please pop.
I lost it. I can't see it.
Okay, so also what I want to talk about while we're coming up here on Pikes Peak is how recovery to me is almost like a narrow road. Like, you see this road behind me, there's like twists and turns, all this crazy shit that you didn't plan on having to do if you're anything like me or if you are anybody like I am. Like, with me, my problem is drugs. I don't want to be all fucked up on drugs anymore. When actually there's a path that I have to follow to get off of that. And the path is very narrow. There's twists and turns. There's cars coming around. And if you don't take the right turn, you're gonna be off the path. And when you're off the path, like, this is the line between drugs and not drugs, you know? And so it's like, when I first started doing all this a couple years ago, I was having to do AA meetings a few times a week. I was having to do group meetings, having to go to therapy twice a week, and then I was having to go down and take naltrexone every single day, which I used to live kind of over there in that area. And I'd have to drive all the way down to Colorado Springs over there, which took about an hour. I had to do that every day for 6 days a week for 9 months, and it sucked. I hated it. But again, recovery is a narrow road. At first, I was just like doing it because somebody else was telling me to do it. And then eventually, once I bought into that idea, I started taking ownership of it, and it was just the path that I was on. eventually I didn't have to do much of that anymore. But then once I relapsed recently, I had to start doing more and more stuff. I had to like take more ownership and like be more accountable to my shit again. So recovery is definitely a narrow road. There's definitely a path to it, and you got to stay on the right path, because if not, then you're not going to progress and make it to the top of Pikes Peak. You're gonna like be stuck at the side here. So again, this is Luke from Sober from Despair. I want to thank you for coming on the website, and we will see you shortly.